Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the What Are We In For podcast. I'm Adobe, and this is our podcast where we talk about anything related to the furry fandom. My buddy Ryuu and I take turns introducing topics each episode. Sometimes it's entirely about the fandom. Sometimes not enough about it. Anyway, speaking of Ryuu, how are we doing today, buddy?
Hey, buddy. I'm doing good. It's episode 2.
I feel good. I feel better.
Episode
I'm here.
2. Yeah.
It's episode 2.
You're not as anxious.
That is so false, but you know what? Chug it along.
Yeah. You're just an anxious guy.
Always.
But anyways, no, Adobe, I'm doing good today. Went to work as usual. Got off. Came home. Now we're here.
That's pretty eventful. Anything fun or exciting? Any new news since last time we talked?
I went fishing and I actually caught fish this time.
You did? That is. Can we get a round of applause real quick?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
But no, I caught 3 fish. I caught 1 bluegill.
Ooh.
And 2 different bass.
Okay, so the easiest fish to catch. Got it. Understood.
The second fish, the biggest bass that was a little monster. Probably about a good 6 pounds, I'd say.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
Are you catch and release, or are you catch and eat?
No, I catch and release them.
Okay.
But that guy, he ate the whole hook.
Oh man, your vegetarians are gonna hate this.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I think he's good though. We got the hook out and we let him go. He swam away. So
okay, fair enough.
He's a fighter. But he's still there. I'm gonna catch him again.
Where do you fish in like a man-made lake, I guess, per se, or is it like you go fish at like a natural lake? Like where do you go? Do you go to like a park or like some like state? Like where do you go fish?
I think most of the parks or lakes around here are man-made, besides some, of course. But I'm unsure if these are man-made or not. But I know that they're stocked. Every pond around here is at least stocked.
That's fair.
By some company, but
hell yeah.
I just go where the fish are.
I can't remember. How long have you been like into fishing?
Dude, probably about a year now. I've really been back into it.
Okay.
I mean, I used to do a lot when I was younger, but I finally picked it up again. So yeah, we're going again this Sunday.
Ooh.
with a buddy.
Is Imelda going with you? Is she can catch more?
Yes, Imelda's coming. Yes, probably. She didn't catch any this past weekend though.
Okay.
And she was a little butthurt. Now she knows the pain.
Hey, listen. If you ever get bored of fishing, we can always revisit skateboarding.
Ooh,
dude,
my knees are too bad.
Where I moved, the hill that I have. Oh my god! I live in like this neighborhood that it's like I'm almost at the bottom of a bowl. Like, there's only one main street that you can get to on my house, and both sides are super steep hills. You could bomb this shit on a skateboard or a longboard.
I guess I know what I'm doing next Anthrocon.
Oh gosh, it'll be a one and done. We'll record our episode during Anthrocon 2026, but that'll be like the last episode of our podcast because you're gonna be in the hospital for like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the hospital or dead. So.
Also, medium cherry tomatoes.
Are they yummy?
Yeah. Editor, please turn down my tomato eating sounds.
Your mouth sounds moist.
Put elevator music over my mouth until I'm done eating these. Ryuu, go ahead, continue.
Well, I've already lost track because I've been listening to you smack on your fucking tomatoes.
No, you didn't. There's still elevator music. You can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just chilling to the elevator music while he stuffs his face with more. I know you're not stuffing your face with more right now.
No, honestly, they're really good. I was trying not to, but those are really good.
How many did you have? How many cherry tomatoes can you fit in your mouth at once?
Is this something I need to test right now? I want this to kind of be like my snack for the session, but... All right, hold on.
If you want to do it for the listeners, or if you just want to do it for yourself and which would be even weirder.
Oh. All right.
What the fuck? I think he's at 6. Oh no. 6? 7? Okay, stop. Spit them out. I'm concerned for your safety. This doesn't sound like you're putting cherry tomatoes in your mouth, bud.
Anyway, I'm also doing well because I
That's
did have
great.
a lot of fresh cherry tomatoes, but alas, they're not as fresh anymore.
Well, we did it for science and the listeners. I'm sure they were just as curious as I.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Ryuu, I want to ask you a question though. It's something that's actually been on my mind, and I want to ask, what are we in for today?
You said the thing again.
I did.
That's
I
the
got to say
thing.
it this time. It feels really good. It's like
Oh yeah,
it's impactful.
It's nice. It rolls off the tongue.
It does. It does. I need to stop moving my hands around doing the recording.
No, I'm doing the
I'm
same
like
thing.
touching everything. And I'm like, well, it's gonna get picked up on the mic, and then the editor's just not gonna have a fun time picking all that out.
Well, Adobe, today we are in for Anthrocon. We're gonna talk about Anthrocon.
We
Specifically this past years, 2025. What a con!
It was a really good time. There's a lot of up and downs, but I think as a whole, I mean, what con doesn't have it, to be fair? But like,
shout out Eric.
Shout out to Eric. Do we? Okay,
shout
hold
out
on.
Eric.
Before anything, do we talk about Eric right now, or is this something that we add in later as we continue to talk about Anthrocon, or should we go through Anthrocon from like the start to finish?
No. We can talk about it from start to finish. Just shout him out.
Shout out to Eric.
Shout out Eric. Y'all find out who Eric is in a little bit. But no, Dubs, what was your rating of Anthrocon this year?
This year specifically, and this is also for any listeners who haven't been to Anthrocon. Anthrocon is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go figure, the best fucking area ever.
It is nice.
It is held in early July. It's kind of like, it's pretty much like the July 4th convention. They do have fireworks.
It's the most patriotic convention you've ever fucking been to.
You're not wrong there. It's held in the David L. It's held in the David L. Lordge Convention Center in Pittsburgh within the city, and it's also really well known for the city sharing its space almost with the convention itself. A lot of shops and places around will like change their advertisements or entice the furries to spend money there by changing certain names.
What's that one pizza joint? Pizza Parma.
Pizza Parma, baby. They had
Pizza
Fox
Parma.
Piss as a slushie.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. It was either Fox Piss or Fox Urine, and it was a red alcoholic slushie.
That's insane.
They had like a mannequin themed one. They had a couple others, but yeah, no, a lot of shops around Pittsburgh.
Like all like piss themed?
No. Just one of the alcoholic slushies was Fox Piss. But
interesting.
No, but as a whole though, a lot of the places around Pittsburgh, it's like within the first few blocks. Like I said, for those who don't know, they change advertisements, and it's very it's a
good little blockage. It's a good little radius that they have.
It is, and that's what makes
it's right by the water too. Everybody's chilling out by the water. Speaking of the waterfront, we had some good times at the waterfront.
Waterfront was that, honestly, for me, the waterfront is what arguably makes the con for me. Being able to go there, it's more adult oriented, or like
because it's public property.
Yep.
It's not on the con property, so you can do whatever the fuck you want to out there. Like, we're having dances.
As much as you could do in public, that is. But
well, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on down there.
There is. And honestly,
if you look in those dark corners,
there is a police guard that stands there sometimes. So sometimes I'm very shocked at what can occur there.
I mean, very interesting characters. Quite widowy.
I've heard some quite interesting stories that have happened there. I have a few myself that I'll dive into later in the episode. But yeah, so I think so the waterfront is right next to, I think it's the Allegheny River, and it's this big cement platformed area. A lot of runners and bikers will go through it during like you know outside.
I think it's part of like a main trail that runs along that
pretty
river.
much. It is, and I've been on like that walk. It's beautiful.
I encountered some very angry pedestrians and bikers.
On
that journey.
But yeah, it's a very big party vibe out there. Even though Anthrocon does have its own furry rave, I didn't actually attend it this year because anytime I wanted to party, I went to the waterfront.
Yeah,
Um,
waterfront's where it's at now. I think maturing is realizing that the waterfront is better.
I'm gonna have a lot of friends that are gonna fight you on that, but
That's okay.
I'll just make
Meet
sure
us at
that
the
they
waterfront
take the
next
anger out on
year.
you.
Meet us at the waterfront, and we will settle this debate.
I will make sure that they push you into the Allegheny River so you get sick the next day because that
I'm gonna
river
get
is
some like
disgusting.
brain eating disease,
Possibly, I would not be
and
surprised.
then no more podcast.
No, well, I'll
Guess
find,
what?
we'll
Ryu's
find
brain
someone
is
else.
fucked.
We'll find someone else, or we'll find someone to adopt your soda, and then that can be the new
Yeah,
Ryu.
yeah. I guess just
um.
just fuck me.
Anyway, the con itself is wonderful. Very big with the city. Very big with the
My favorite
waterfront
con.
area. Very spacious conventions itself. And for going back when you asked me and how I felt about it, I felt it was wonderful. If I had to give it a rating, I would honestly say like an 8.5 out of 10. I still think there's room for improvement based on my
I
own
agree.
personal experience and
I
how it's
agree.
ran. But it was ran, in my opinion, and in comparison to last year's, well, the years before, I should say, significantly better. Not
Yeah,
perfect, but better. What was your
yeah.
experience like? I mean, we talked about the con a little
Man,
bit, but like, how did you feel about it this year?
I enjoyed it. I felt like we weren't really in the con space too much though. I feel like we were mainly outside. I mean, we were inside a good chunk, um, but we didn't. I mean, me and my personal experience, I don't really attend the panels unless they're actually like interesting to me.
Mhm.
Um, Most of the time, I'm just getting pictures or I'm hanging out with friends, and but yeah, I enjoyed it. I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 as well, I think.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I will say I share that same mindset with you with the panels. Is like when so this isn't my first Anthrocon. I think our first Anthrocon was back at Anthrocon 2022. Is that correct?
2023. No,
I think
it
it was
was
22.
22.
Yeah.
It was 22.
And
Wow.
since then, and you and I both have gone to cons since as well, not just Anthrocon, but since then, I found that a lot of the panels tend to be roughly the same topics or ideas. I'm not saying that someone who makes an art panel is going to be the exact same as another art panel. Not
Right.
saying that, but there's a lot of repeating panels. There's a lot of repeating hosts who do similar
Yeah.
things. Um, Anything that I've wanted to consume, like I've consumed a lot of content creation panels. You can only do so much within that hour that you have that space. So, a lot of the stuff I've seen, I tend to already see going to another panel, or it's just ran differently. They're all
Right.
good, but there's just not something I
They're
crave
good.
to go to
There's
anymore.
just
I'll go on a
there's
one
just
off
like
every here and
a
there, but
few that were really
mm,
that really stood out to me.
yeah.
I didn't attend the Dragon meetup this time
Oh
around
no,
I did however attend the veterinary medicine panel. That was pretty cool.
how did that go?
Uh oh, we played this game. I think it was like Cards Against Humanity but like veterinary medicine style.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Like it had more like vet med like funny ha-has to it.
Sure,
But
sure.
yeah, I met some cool people there. I'm in a Telegram group chat now. I think it's called the Furries of Veterinary Medicine.
Mhm.
And people can like share stuff from work or just talk about like furry stuff or share their fursuit pictures. Some of
Oh,
them are doctors and they've brought their like fursuits to work and stuff. It's pretty cool.
so you kind of got like your own little group from that panel.
Yeah, yeah,
That's really cool, and that is one thing I do miss about going to panels is you get to meet a more specific crowd. Where when you go to the
right.
convention space or you go to like the major events, the people you're gonna know or talk to are most likely gonna be the people you already know. Going to panels, it's more catered towards that specific category and or topic. That's
Mm-hmm.
really cool. That's actually really exciting. Is it like an active little group you guys have?
Yeah, yeah, it's popping off every day. I've posted some stuff in there, like some befores and afters of like
Oh,
some
neat.
teeth that I've cleaned or talked about fursuits or whatever. I mean, it's a furry group chat,
That's cool.
but
That is really cool.
in medicine. Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How did you feel? I'm curious, how did you feel about kind of going back to the start of AC this year? How did you feel about the Reg this year?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do not remember being inside for Reg. I I don't remember going inside to register. Um
Fair enough.
oh, I had went through ADA and I waited for you guys. That's what happened.
Okay.
So yeah, I went through ADA. You guys waited. You guys actually moved on pretty quick. Uh, that was actually fairly faster than the past 2 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot.
Significantly
They
faster.
had a very big group of volunteers this year, I believe.
What does the ADA stand for again?
Fuck, I don't know. It's something for disability.
Okay.
But yeah, I barely really remember Reg Day. That's a blur. I remember seeing Eclipse though. Shout out
We
Eclipse.
love
I love you.
Eclipse. The
We
wonderful
love
Snow Snap.
Eclipse.
We love him.
Yes, he's
Um,
great.
Reg
He
for
gives good
me.
hugs.
So,
Has cool
oh,
stickers.
he does. Yeah, because yeah. I remember now because you and Melida and
Mm-hmm.
Eclipse you guys were chilling.
Yep.
Off to the side where we were, where my little group was weaving in and out of
Yeah.
the Reg line. For me, so Reg last year, and that's why I really I was curious about your Reg experience last year. Our Reg experience when you were in our group with us took us like what 3-ish hours last year,
Yeah.
and for
That.
some people it was like 5+.
Oof. That was awful.
Horrid.
Yeah. That was. I think 2024 Anthrocon
It
Reg was the
was
worst out of all.
horrid. It was not a good
Yeah.
AC. This year they kept the line. If it went outside, it was more underneath or like within the convention space, so it wasn't like directly in the sun. My experience going, I didn't go the second reg opened. I went later in the, I don't want to say evening, but I think it was like late afternoon, getting into evening. I went with my buddy Furball and my bestie Lucian. We love both of them so much.
We love them.
But we waited in line for I think it was like an hour on the dot. It went very fast. The people in line
Yeah.
were great. It was efficient. It's still an hour wait. Like I do wish they did like mailed in badges or something that you could like
Ooh.
not have to be in person for. They could just mail this all
Anthrocon.
out.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down. But yeah, Registeer was smooth, and it first impressions are everything, and I think the con having that positive registration experience for most people,
He
again,
said
in
pause.
comparison to bleep that. But in comparison to last year, a lot of people were very satisfied with the registration experience, and it led
Yes.
to, we had what was our party day? What day did we go to the waterfront and party hard? Was it Thursday or Friday night?
I'm gonna have to look through my camera roll to be able to bring up those memories.
Is
Any thoughts from that day? Because
Fair
I
enough.
I'd tell you I was waking and baking on that day.
That you were, but you having I think a good time. I don't remember.
I was having a grand old time.
I'm pretty sure we went back to like the parking garage. I think that was that night. I think so. I want to say so because I feel like every morning we said hi to that guy.
To Eric.
We should talk about Eric. We've been kind of hyping him up.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Eric. Okay.
You want to go ahead?
Yes. So yeah, I don't really remember the party hard night date that we had, but I do remember a specific person that we did hang out with. However, Eric, we want to shout out Eric again. Eric was one of the amazing parking garage assistants that we met there, and homeboy would hold our spots for us in the mornings. And he would come over and say good morning and talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing, and he would just help us out. He helped out a bunch of people this con. So
he was
shout
very
out Eric
sweet
for his hard work. Yeah.
Anytime we were in the parking garage, whether it was like in the morning or at night, as long as it was during his shift and he was around, he came over to chat with us, bullshit. We hang out at the trunks of our cars and do obviously, good things while being in a public parking garage.
Things.
And it was a great time.
Good things.
But yeah, he for lack of better terms, he just kind of partied and hung out with us while we had like music and hanging out. Went to the waterfront with us one night, which again, I don't remember if that was Thursday or Friday night, but like he hung out with us once he got off his shift, and it was a damn good time. We love that guy. He said hi to us every morning, whether it was like us driving separate, which for reference, listeners, Ryuu and Melida actually stayed at my place back where I used to live.
Yes.
They stayed at my place. I helped house them. So we would drive separately to the con. But yeah, whenever Eric would see us, he would chat with us and, just try to help us out with the parking and whatnot, and just met up with us. And he was He was awesome. Made me smile every
Yeah, he
fucking
was cool to
day.
party with at the waterfront
He
too.
was.
Shout out the waterfront again.
Love the waterfront,
Yeah.
man. That
Shout
is
out
that is
waterfront.
something that Anthrocon gets right, and I'm happy that they allow and that the city's okay with because it gets wild.
Mm-hmm.
It really, really does. But I mentioned it before. It absolutely makes my con experience because you can't
Oh yeah.
get that or like that city vibe outside of Anthrocon.
Nope.
Now that I'm talking about this, though, this is something that needs to be addressed because Anthrocon is not perfect. And one big issue that I think myself and a lot of other people encountered, and Imelda can attest to this, is the homeless people. It was really
Ah,
bad this year.
yes.
Did you have
Yes.
any
I
experience?
wasn't. No, I really wasn't on the street much. I didn't really go to like the liquor store or anything with you guys. Um, so I was really just at the con space the whole time. I didn't really
Mhm.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah, so like obviously, any city that you go to is going to have a homeless population. What happened this go around though, and which was more unfortunate, is they crowded around the areas that a lot of the furries were more populated in, which led to a lot more
Mm.
interactions and a lot more negative interactions, whether it's arguments from those on the streets or it was arguments from like the furries themselves. What I personally saw was they would come up to me and ask me for stuff. I'd say no, and they would wave me off or get mad and walk away, which is that's one thing to be expected. But there was a lot of people on the streets. Again, unfortunate, but made it very tense at times. Where
Yeah.
Anthrocon hasn't really felt that way before, but
Right.
With Imelda, her and I were walking back, and I think one of the ladies came out there to like to try to start a conversation. Imelda was like, "No, I'm okay." Like, just super blunt, just kept walking with me. I think the homeless lady smacked her on the arm or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it wasn't obviously like serious, but it was still assault.
Wow.
Um, but no, nonetheless, like I just saw people kind of getting some altercations, nothing genuinely physical to any degree. It just made it tense for especially furries who were walking by themselves to the beer store, which is like a block or two from the convention center. It was a really good time. It just had a lot more tense moments that I hadn't seen from previous years. But as a whole though, I mean, it's one small flaw. I hope that, I hope there's better situations obviously for anyone who is homeless and like
Yeah.
has more opportunities. But I do understand that, the more populated area is going to be, the more homeless
Yeah.
people are going
That's
to
just
kind of
how it
crowd the
is.
area, which is
But
unfortunate. But yeah, that was the experience this year, more prominent than last year was. Um,
yeah,
but
I
dude,
do agree.
having a beer store and a pizza store right next to each other, two
Hey,
blocks from the con center.
that's pretty
Oh my
clutch.
lord.
It's clutch
I was at that pizza joint every night, and I was at that beer distributor every
every night. Yes, sir.
and morning and afternoon. And it was a great time. It was a wonderful time.
Adobe, do you think you're an alcoholic?
Don't know if I can answer that here. I am a responsible drinker.
We drink responsibly.
I will say this. Yes, I drank. Yes, I had a really good time. But I was having a good time with friends. I was having a good time with people who I was close with. Being able to see you and Imelda and a lot of my online friends that I can't see often in a space like Anthrocon that I personally just cherish. I'm totally biased, but it's whatever. It's almost has a sense of like enjoyment you get as a child. It has this borderline kind of magical feeling. I can find it at other cons.
Yeah.
I do enjoy big
Yeah.
cons. I am an extrovert at heart, but just being able to see everyone I want to see and
Oh, it's
snacking
great.
and partying and just being around furries, it is very magical. And I think Anthrocon can capture that so well when they do it right. And not every day is perfect either. I had days that were worse than others, but as a whole, it was a really, really good time.
I
Really
agree.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's great to see everybody there, see all the fursuits,
Absolutely.
um, see people's artwork.
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah.
artwork and stuff of value, how much did you spend at the dealer's den?
Well, I mean, no cherry, man. I thought I had more time to eat it. Um, wait.
You good?
Yep. So this year I was planning to spend. I was kind of between. So since Anthrocon is my home con, I am someone to spend more at AC because I can just bring it right back to my house via my own vehicle.
Right.
Um, But this year, I didn't spend as much as I anticipated. I think it was only a couple hundred, which is still, I mean, it's not nothing.
It's not
Um,
terrible.
but it was
That's fine.
some shirts. Wait, what all did I buy? Oh,
I think I got
shirts.
mainly some art, some like little sketches here and there,
Dude, I don't
but
remember what I bought.
I don't remember what you
I didn't get
bought.
any art. I didn't get any commissions.
You didn't get any commissioned art?
I
That's
don't
all I
think
got.
so. I kind of feel like I remember going through the dealer's den initially when we all stood in line, and then there was a point I kind of got like a little overwhelmed. I don't know what it was. I left, and think I came back a couple times, but I didn't spend that much. I think it was. I think honestly, it might have been under 200. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I put more of my money towards like drinks and food, which honestly, totally worth it. I love grabbing meals with people and everything too. But I didn't spend too much. Anything significant from your haul from the dealer's den?
No, I just got a couple like commissioned sketches, bunch of stickers. Um, um, Amelda and I are big sticker people.
We do love
Like we
stickers,
love to collect stickers, and I put stickers on fucking everything.
as you should, as you
Um,
should.
yeah. Uh, just stickers, some
Oh,
art. Excuse you.
sorry.
I I got these like little fish charm key hook or keychain things,
Oh,
like little salmon.
that's so cute.
Um,
Make them into earrings. That'd be adorable.
that would be adorable.
Oh,
But
gotta get
no,
some of these birds.
I didn't really buy much this year. I agree with you because like I don't really buy much stuff
Mm-hmm.
if I'm going to a con. Not that's not TFF. For
Oh,
anybody
TFF.
that does not know, TFF is Dallas.
It is a wonderful wonderful con which we do
I
need to
know
go back to
this is
soon.
about Anthrocon specifically, but TFF is a great con
It really
to
is.
experience.
But yeah, no, the dealer's den was a hit though this year. They had some really good vendors. They had a lot of good. They had a huge array of like big and small artists. I think it was great personally.
I agree.
Oh,
Couldn't say more.
but the humidity though,
Humidity
the
wasn't bad.
temperature,
It wasn't too
no,
bad.
it's fucking horrid, dude. I didn't even have a full suit this year
Nobody
at
really
all. It
did.
was
Well, I know Icy
horrible.
did. Icy full suited. I don't know
I
who
don't
else
know
full
how.
suited, but speaking of
I don't know
full
how.
suit, I will be commissioning a full suit in the near future.
Ooh.
Can you believe it?
It's probably like super cheap because you're super short, right?
You know what? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. I won't be in it.
I'm sorry. Please continue. Please continue.
But yeah, I'll be getting Ryuu 2.0 in the near future.
Does that include a
New
head
head,
or
new
just?
butt. Yeah, new head.
Ooh.
New head is gonna go crazy.
Sorry, I'm showing my cherry tomatoes. While I'm eating a cherry tomato, I must ask: is it the same or separate maker?
I don't know. I think I I don't think I can answer that question right now. I feel like I need to browse around a little bit still, but at the same time, I haven't seen if my previous maker or my first maker, I don't know if their prices went up or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to do some diving and take a look at some fursuit
Absolutely,
makers
yeah.
here. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, or if you are a fursuit maker, hit me up.
Hell yeah! And we also have a
Yeah,
Twitter. You can go.
we do have a Twitter. You
Do
can
have
let
a
me know on
Twitter.
Twitter.
It just for context. I think we both can agree that it is X, but fuck that. It's Twitter. Always.
It's Twitter.
It's
I'm
always
always
Twitter.
gonna call it Twitter.
This isn't a super old episode. If you're calling it X, I'm
I
just a
think
little
everybody
disappointed.
still calls it Twitter.
I think so. I don't think I've heard one person like
Yeah.
genuinely call it X.
It's still a cool app. I'll agree. It's still a cool app.
The amount of Twitter drama that I get is just
I know.
not cool. I hate it.
I
My friend
know.
convinced me to download Twitter again, so I started posting again, and then my feed just got swamped with like furry drama. And I've tried to curate it, and, like like you hit the three dots, but not interested in this tweet or
Yeah.
something like that. But every now and then it pops up. I'm like, well, nah, it's just depressing shit or just
I don't.
stupid
Yeah,
furry drama.
I just kind of scroll past it, honestly.
They try to.
I don't.
But then the
I'm
other
not
stuff
really
is
involved
thirst
in any
traps.
of it. It's what now?
Some of the other stuff on my feed is thirst traps. So it's
I
either
bet
like
you like that.
drama or thirsty shit. What?
I said, I bet you like that.
What? I am coming to you from a point of view of me complaining about it. I'm not like, Ryuu.
Here we go. Adobe complaining again.
Hey!
The one thing I didn't go to that I was kind of disappointed in myself was the dance competition. Did you go to the dance competition this year?
No, I didn't. I know we talked about it. I know the group that we had with us from my house, we all wanted to go. I don't remember the reason for missing it because not to date the episode, but this is a little bit after Anthrocon now. This isn't like super recent. But to be fair, like I don't remember the reason for not going. So that's usually something you and I, or like you and like I mean, usually a handful of other people are usually all gonna go to, but we didn't go to it this year.
No, I don't know. I'm not really sure why. I think it was just some timing. I think we just had other plans.
Yeah, I know there was times I was
Unfortunately.
shooting, and then there was times you were shooting, and we weren't like together at the time. So I just have a feeling we just weren't around. I guess.
Yeah,
because
we
at
weren't
times we
there,
did our own
but
thing.
we were there.
Is there anything you kind of miss, or anything like you also wish you went to apart from dance comp?
I wish I would have went to the raves as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing. Instead of being outside, I would have gone inside and gone to the raves. But I can't really dance. I just kind of
I can't dance
wobble.
either, dude. I wiggle and wobble.
We
I
know.
look like a fucking worm, dude.
You look like a worm.
Okay, it's
Do you remember how?
say it. No,
Huh?
stop. Whatever you're about to say, I know what you're about
Do
to
you
say.
remember
No, listen, Ryuu. This is the
last
cringiest
year-
moment of my life. Please do not.
Adobe, I need you to tell our lovely listeners about the time where you flopped on the floor.
Stop! I
Please.
cannot tell you. This is the cringiest moment of my life.
Okay, he's not gonna tell it.
This isn't
So
dramatic.
we were in it. We were in a dance circle last year.
Give me elevator music again. I need elevator music.
Anthrocon of 2024, and nobody was going. Nobody wanted to jump in and do improv or whatever they call it and dancing.
Did you say Anthrocon or TFF? This is TFF.
Anthrocon. I said Anthrocon.
It was TFF.
It was?
Yeah, it was TFF. It
Fuck.
was. I have videos from it.
Yes, it was at this was at TFF, not Anthrocon. I do apologize.
Elevator music.
Nobody wanted to jump into the circle, and Adobe was like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go. Hey, I think I'm gonna go." And I was like, "Okay, go." I was drunk as fuck.
I was drunk as fuck.
He was drunk as fuck. We were all drunk as fuck. It was like midnight 30. I don't know. This man jumps. I see this man from the corner of my vision leap into the air and flop on the. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What happened?
My cat farted and shit on me.
Ooh. I'm so happy this happened during this bit or this segment or this whatever.
Thank you, Booty-Ass.
Editor, please cut to when he gets back. Okay, so you guys
Are you
can.
telling everybody?
Yeah, so Amelda just texted me. It said that Ryu's cat just farted. He got shit down his arm and shirt.
Okay.
She can hear me cackling.
She can hear you. Yeah, Amelda could hear you laughing in the room across the hallway while I'm wiping my arm off. Sorry, everyone. My cat decided to let out a little toot, and liquid shit went onto my arm and my shirt, and I just washed my arm.
I'm crying. Oh.
This was after he was sitting in my lap like a good boy. It smelled so bad. Oh. And Adobe is just howling with laughter at my struggles.
It's more about Ryu's struggles. I think Ryu's...
He doesn't have struggles. What does he struggle with? He's never... that's never happened to me before. Ever. Oh my god, where were we?
Moving on. So,
oh yes, I saw this man leap into the air and flop on the floor, and he started wiggling around like a worm.
I got back up. I belly flopped. I hurt for a minute, and I got back up, and then I belly flopped again and got back up.
And really there's stupid. A video of it somewhere around.
That video, please to God, does not need surface.
I think Imelda has the video.
She doesn't need it. She doesn't need to have it. She doesn't need to have it.
I
think of this moment and cringe so fucking bad.
It's so funny. It's such a good memory.
It's a horrible memory of mine. I even asked one of my buddies, like, "Hey, did that look good?" I saw his look on his face because I had my partial on, but he did not. He's like, "Yeah,
I remember.
But I remember that. He was not.
Was it Arca?
Yes, it was Arca. Shout
out Arca.
I'm crying. That was honestly some of the funniest shit that's happened in a minute. We can talk about some stuff we were doing at our house too, kind of like our little own house party.
Oh yeah, Adobe. I think the party doesn't stop at Anthrocon itself. I think it continues at your house.
It was a great time having you guys there. It honestly, like, it's nice, kind of
interesting experiences at times. Some of my firsts.
Yeah, we have some wild Polaroids from previous years.
We have some. Yes. We have some interesting photos.
Yeah.
From this year.
Maybe if the cool Twitter derg wants to post any of our Polaroids.
That's me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to post some of those to give the listeners a look. And
they're kind of funny.
They're pretty funny. They're pretty sexy. They're pretty cool. So go check them out.
Whenever we have you guys over, it's always a good time. Like we're always drinking a little bit. But we're always doing some kind of stupid activity, whether it's just all of us hanging out. I know years past we used to play games with our fursuits on. This year we took thigh-high photos, which absolutely need to surface. We mentioned them before, but this was prime time, and we need them. Those need to be out there. Maybe they need to be our banner.
I think they're good. They're either gonna get posted or I'm gonna post them first, and then we can have them on our banner.
Oh yeah. But it's a really good time. It's also a place for us to hang out outside the convention, and I actually feel like we're hanging out versus being at a con the entire time.
Privately.
I'm trying to think what all we did though apart from that.
Man, I went fishing in the Allegheny River and I did not catch shit. I actually caught more bird nests in my reel than I did fish, which was 0 fish to about 3 bird nests, and I was over it. I
didn't even know that happened.
No, I went with Icy and Sav.
Oh. Wait, didn't you? I think you went to the Pittsburgh Zoo too, right?
We did go to the Pittsburgh Zoo. The Pittsburgh Zoo was interesting. We enjoyed it though. But it was the worst zoo we've been to, for sure. That zoo was so bad, I don't remember shit about it.
I just remember whenever I came home, because I think I came home from work, and you and Amelda went out to the zoo. Again, this is right before Anthrocons, but those two came over early. I think I came home from work, and you just told us, or you both told me that it was just a god awful zoo in comparison to other zoos you're used to, because you want to see it.
Oh no, yeah, dude, no. Compared to
was it the like enclosures or what?
Zoo? Oh no, there wasn't many. Like, there was a lot of enclosures, but they were awfully small for some of these animals. I will say,
gotcha.
I there wasn't many animals out as well. It was kind of warm that day, but most of the animals were on the inside enclosures or exhibits. But like some of the exhibits overall just didn't look that great. They didn't look too well kept up or anything, um, which was unfortunate. I hope they
I'd have to
get their
agree.
shit together and take care of their animals.
I
So
haven't went to many zoos personally, but I can attest that
we're gonna have
not
to
not
get
all
you
the
to the Fort
enclosures
Worth
are
Zoo
wonderful.
next time you're in the Dallas
I'd be
area.
down. I'd be down.
It's the best zoo you're ever gonna go to.
All right, I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up on that.
Yes, sir.
I guess we could finalize off with next year's AC. What do you want to see? What do you want to do? What do you want to change?
Dude, I want to see fursuit badges next AC.
Oh my god, they didn't have fursuit badges this year. Oh
They
my
did
god,
not
the
have
fursuit
fursuit
parade. I need
badges.
to talk about the fursuit parade.
Talk about the fursuit parade. You rant. You go off,
God,
King. Go
no.
off.
Listen. I know this is a wildly controversial topic, but for those who might not know or listen to this later, Anthrocon 2025 put out a rule set for their fursuit parades, which is one of the few big conventions. This is one of like the big dogs of conventions. It's one of the few conventions that are this big that still do fursuit parades. They had to figure out a way to limit the amount of those coming in and actually attending the parade. So they put a ban on poodling or any sense of showing skin. And one point of view is like, well, this is how they get the numbers down so they're not having an influx of people in the parade if they shouldn't. And then the other end of it is, what about people who have like are handicapped or have issues while full suiting,
Yeah,
especially in the god awful humid weather,
that's
but still want to
unfortunate. Like,
experience a fursuit parade. Like it almost felt like
yeah,
a costume contest, and you're going up against people who have like these wonderful fursuits. Which, by the way, it's wonderful seeing all these great full fursuits on display. But at the same time, you're canceling out a lot of the population, and these are just people who just can't full suit easily. I cannot, so therefore I didn't do the parade, and it just wasn't worth it.
yeah.
There's
I think a lot of people did not go in protest
yeah, it was
of
almost like a boycott in
that
some way.
rule. Yeah, I mean, I know you didn't full suit.
Mm-hmm. I was
I
poodling a
could
lot at
not
the con.
attend because I yet do not have a full suit,
Mm-hmm.
which is upsetting because I would have attended this year had the weather been a little cooler, but
Yeah,
I
I'm right
couldn't
with there with
anyways
you.
if I wanted to.
I
I know
think
I know we went through it last year together.
I
That
do
was your
think there was
first time.
some rule set on it where like you could still partial, but you just can't show any skin. So like there was the argument of like you could wear like the Under Armour stuff and
Wear a
like
hoodie or wear a long sleeve shirt
yeah,
or
but
and
at
pants,
that
but
point it just like I don't know. It limited the fun factor of the parade because
yeah.
last year the parade I had waited in the parade line for a god awful amount of time. Then by the time we actually got the line started moving for the parade, it took me forever to get out of that room.
Oh,
It was a horrible
the
experience.
waiting game for the parade is awful.
It was a horrible experience, but they shouldn't have ran it the way they did. Now, at the end of the day, this issue's long gone. I haven't kept up to date with the response from Anthrocon, but I'm sure if you guys do a little bit of research, any listeners who are curious on this debacle, there's more info. This is just super surface level
Yeah,
info. This is mine and Ryu's
this is just
experience from it,
our
but
opinion.
this not gospel truth, but this is just kind of our experience. Like I said, I'm sure there's more behind the scenes that I don't know, and I'll I own that. That's more than okay.
Yeah.
But my experience was just it didn't seem fair. It limited
No,
the a
yeah.
lot of people. It just
Take our advice or our opinions for with a grain of salt
a
because
very big grain of salt.
a big block of salt.
A
Even.
big. Oh, I love licking the salt lamps. Sorry, so off
Are you
topic.
salt deficient?
No, I just lick salt lamps when I see them at people's houses.
Okay, remind me to never get a salt lamp.
The first thing I realized when I moved in with my buddy Spooky, when he had a salt lamp, I asked him if I could lick it, and it was a little dusty.
You took a
But
little lick. Took a little lick.
a little salt lamp.
Can we talk about fursuit some more?
Absolutely.
Partials. How do you feel about partials as a whole? Because I think partials are a good way to show off you
It's
and
stylistic.
your Sona. I think you can throw in some pretty cool outfits, and I personally think showing skin with a fursuit on is a style in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm a person I'm a person who sweats big time. So being able to like, even though I don't prefer to show skin, being able to just cool off a little bit, and to some degree it is a style, or I force it into a style. Like what I had at AC, it was like a denim jacket. I had a crop top on. I had white pants.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I made it work. But it's a really good way to show off your personality or a certain style that either you want to encompass or you want your persona to encompass. Um,
Yeah.
there's so many options you can have with partialing. And again, I know the parade was poodling specific. And by the way, anyone who doesn't understand, poodling is when you just show skin. That's all that's in reference to is when you are
Yes.
wearing a
We're
fursuit of
not
some
talking
sort.
about the dogs.
I don't know if I've ever seen a poodle fursuit, but I go way off topic, so I'm not gonna dive into that. But yeah,
Huh.
partialing in general, which is just wearing the head, paws, tail, maybe feet, paws, depending, or sometimes just the head. Yeah, it's just a way to style yourself. I love it. I see you partial all the time, dude. You look like you're having a blast when you're doing it. You have some really
Oh
cool
yeah, it's
fits.
great. I love partialing. I mean, granted, I don't have a full suit, but I feel like I would rather partial than full suit. But I do like the idea of full suiting. I am excited to get to experience that one day.
Hell yeah.
Uh, whenever I do get a full suit. But
In the right
for the time
weather and in the
being,
right circumstances, it'll be cool.
yes, for the time being, I will be partialing and showing off some outfits. That's just what I like to do.
What was I gonna say? You had a cow onesie, I think, one AC, and it
I
was really
did.
really
No, no,
cool.
no, no, no. It's a Dalmatian. Dalmatian
Dalmatian,
onesie.
yes, dude, I
Yes.
love that so much.
Yeah, I need to bring that back out. I'm surprised I didn't bring it this year. Uh,
Oh my god, you didn't bring it this year, yeah.
no, no. If I have time to go to TFF next year, I'll probably wear it there.
As you should, as you should.
No.
You need to.
Well, Adobe, I think this kind of wraps up our Anthrocon chat for this episode. Um, how'd you feel?
I think it was wonderful. It was really cool, kind of going back through Anthrocon, especially since it's been a minute since we were there. It's been nice, kind of going through some of our experiences.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
excited for next year too, and kind of see what next year has to offer as well. Again, shout out to Eric, the parking
Shout out
attendant.
Eric.
That
Shout out
guy's
Eric.
awesome.
Hopefully Eric's there next year.
But no, it was really good getting to see you guys, and just honestly, like you guys coming down to, well, I guess up to Pittsburgh it's always a wonderful
Yes.
experience. I love seeing all my friends, seeing you guys. I really look forward to next year, honestly, and hopefully we have more
Same.
fun or funny stories to talk about next year. Yeah.
Of course, I will definitely try to have a better memory next year. But if you want to see any Anthrocon footage or images from either of us, you can go on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and look up Adobe_Retriever
That's me.
to find Adobe, or you can look up Ryuu and find myself. So, if you want to keep in touch with our podcast and see that cool belly flop that Adobe does,
No.
check out the
No.
What Are We In
That's not
For
getting posted.
on X or Twitter. I'll post that belly flop video, okay?
Nope. No. Also, you guys can find me on YouTube at Adobe the Retriever as well. If you guys want to see some videos or stuff, I will also be uploading more content soon. And obviously, this podcast is going to be posted on there as well. You guys can listen on there too. And most podcast listening platforms. But anyway,
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We will see you in the next episode. And goodbye.
bye.